Hi, welcome back to Joe Blogs. In today's video, we're going to look at how to transfer all of the data and the apps and everything that's on your existing iPhone to your brand new iPhone. As you can see, we've got an iPhone 16 here that's still in the box. Haven't actually opened it yet. Need to remove the protective seals and have a look at what we've got. The 16 that we've bought is a blue one, so I don't know whether you've got a new one or an old one, doesn't really matter, doesn't make any difference whether it's a brand new phone or just new to you. This video is going to show you how to transfer everything. Now these phones come charged, you can see that the charging port's at the bottom, pull off the top. Yeah, look at that, wow, beautiful. Nice to see a brand new phone, no fingerprints on it as yet. And in the box these days you get a cable and the little pin that you'll need for getting the SIM card out, which we'll sort out at the end of today's video. Now, as I said, these phones come charged, so we switch it on with the button on the side. It takes a little bit of time to fire up a brand new one, but you can see the Apple symbol has now appeared. And we're going to get into the process of transferring everything onto this new phone. Okay, so we've got the hello screen coming up. So the first thing that you need to do is select your language. I'm going to select English and United Kingdom here. If I lived in a country that began with A, it'd be much quicker. Take a few seconds off this process, but unfortunately not. At least I don't live in Zimbabwe, which would take even longer to get to. So you select the language, and then once that's fired up, we can get started. So the first thing asks you about the appearance. I'm just going to go with the default option for ease here, just to keep things quick. And then we've got a quick start here. You can set up without another device, but we don't want to do that. So if you go to your existing phone, switch that on, you'll then see a message that says set up new iPhone. So you press continue on your existing phone, and you can see that it's now connecting between the two. You don't need to have Wi-Fi for this part. And now we've got this round space age symbol. And what you need to do is get that into the circle on your original phone, on the camera. And then once you've done that, the two phones are now talking to each other. So this is the start of the process of moving everything from your old phone to your new phone. So this part takes a little bit of time, so I'll just jump forward. It now asks you the question is who will be using this phone, so select your name. Then enter the passcode from your existing phone onto your new phone. So I'm doing this off camera, so obviously I don't want to share what my password is. Okay, I've done that, and it is now setting up my new phone. So basically we're in the process of transferring everything from the old phone to the new phone. Okay, this is the part that you need your Wi-Fi for, so you need to select the Wi-Fi network, so you'll need the password. So if you don't have that to hand, pause the video, go and get the Wi-Fi password, and then put it in. And then as you can see, the message says it will now take a few minutes to activate your phone. So once again, here we'll jump forward to when this is actually completed. The phone now asks you to confirm data and privacy settings, which I've just done. You now need to set up Face ID. So again, I'll do this off camera. You need to do the whole thing where you turn your head to fill all of the green bars around the circle so that iPhone will recognize your face from any angle. I've now done that. Interestingly, it's now still asking whether or not you want to do it with a mask on. Back to the COVID regime, I don't. Face ID is now set up for this phone, and we're now in the process of transferring the data from my old phone to my new phone. And this is the part that can take quite a lot of time depending on how much data you've got on your phone. I do a lot of videos, and I've got a lot of them still on that phone, so this could take a while. The iPhone now wants you to confirm the terms and conditions, which as you can see I've read very thoroughly, and it's now in the process of moving over all of the apps from my phone. So you can see that the spinning circle is showing a variety of apps that are being transferred over, and they will appear in exactly the same position as they are on your old phone. And once again here, this can take a little bit of time depending on how many apps you've got on your phone. I've got quite a lot, so we'll jump forward to the end of this transfer section. Okay, it's asking me now if I want to make this my new iPhone. Yes, I do. And also, do I want to accept location services? I'm quite happy with that in terms of being able to find my iPhone if I lose it. Quite useful to know where it is. It's now asking me about analytics. Yeah, I'm happy to share with Apple. Happy to share with some of the developers. Silent mode. Yeah, happy to accept that. We've now got a new feature, the action button on the iPhone 16, and some different camera controls that they're telling me about. All very interesting. I'll find all of that out later. What I'm trying to do now is just transfer everything from my old phone. Siri wants to start up on my new phone. Yeah, happy with that. Need to select a voice, and there's 4 really interesting options here. I think I'm going to go with voice 1. That seems most familiar to me. And now being asked if I'm happy to share audio recordings, which I'm quite happy to do. Emergency SOS. And now we're in the process of transferring the data from my old phone to my new phone. As you can see, you have to press OK on your old phone to release that data to make sure somebody's not stealing it without your permission. And this is the part that can take quite a while. In fact, on this video, you'll see that iPhone is projecting that it's going to take 2 hours to transfer all my data. It didn't actually take 2 hours. It was around about 45 to 50 minutes, but still quite a long process. So let's jump to the end of this section because nobody wants to sit here for the next 45 minutes watching these two phones. That's incredibly dull. And you can just leave the two phones to their own devices at this point. And once it's completed, you'll see restore completed on the new phone and device added to your account on the old phone and saying transfer complete. So you can press continue on both of the phones. You'll then be asked whether or not you want to erase your old phone. I'm not going to do that immediately, just in case there's something that I want to refer back to. And now I'm being asked if I want to set up mobile services on my new phone. So basically, the new phone is now fully operational. I'm just having to get everything going on it, so having to set up things. It's asking me if I want to set up Apple Pay, which I'll do later rather than in this video. I don't really want to have all my credit card details appearing in this video. Siri wants to say hello, and then it's welcome to your new iPhone. And you can see that all of the apps are in exactly the same positions as they were on my old phone. Now, some of them are black here because the data is still updating, or we need to go online to basically get the latest version of them. So those apps are actually operational. They're just in the process of updating. They're not dark. And now the final thing we need to do is transfer over the SIM card, which is actually the phone part of the phone that allows me to continue using my number and to make calls. So I've got a plastic cover on my old phone to take that off and then use the pin to push out the SIM card, which is stored on the left-hand side. You see there's a little hole, just push into that, pops out, slide it out, and I'll just leave it in the little tray for a minute while I open up the new one, which obviously just has the tray. There's no SIM card in it yet. It comes without it. So I need to transfer over the SIM card from my old phone to my new phone, and then basically everything has been transferred over. Quite fiddly, these little things. There's only one way that it fits in. There's a sort of slight angle taken out of one of the corners, so you'll see if it doesn't really fit snugly, then turn it around like I've just done, push it in, and then we are absolutely done. This is everything now transferred over. You can see some of these apps are now filling in. The color is appearing as they're updating. And that is basically how you transfer everything from your old iPhone to your new iPhone. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. And I'll see you again on the next video.